Capricorn, it's Mary with Sayre here. This is your August 1st through the 15th Tarot and Oracle card reading. Apologize for being late. All these energies, I'm really, it's been a challenge to just balance it all, you know. But we're here and I'm doing good. So, you know, readjustment. Okay, so we're going to do a Celtic cross, Capricorn, and thank you for your likes, shares, and the subscriptions, booking readings, all of that. Also, I have some new decks on my website. I have like over 600 items on the website, and there's also readings available. All the information is in the description box. There's a couple other platforms you can buy product on also. So. Okay, so here's you in the situation. We have the Nine of Swords. So this is swift movement. It's like coming in with the sword of, excuse me, truth and communication. And sometimes it's disruptive. Typically it's disruptive. And if you know a Gemini, and if they are excited or they're passionate about something, they'll come in and they'll say something and you go, wait, what? And it'll be upsetting, but it's like the delivery sometimes is upsetting, even though it might be the truth. Yeah, I'm a Gemini, so sometimes I do that. I have to like pull myself back so I try not to do that. But it's like an impulsive thing that comes in, and it may not be may not be nice, but it might be necessary. Might be messy too. What crosses you is justice. Justice. I got a lot of glare here. Okay. So crosses you is justice. So why is this coming in? Excuse me. So sorry about my throat chakra. Why is this coming in? Well, to bring justice. Let's see what that means, right? So maybe you're the one coming in having to deliver justice. I'm not going to, do I need to shuffle? Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. So, yeah. Since that is you, it would be you bringing in something and not. Maybe you just need to speak it, even though it may not be the best way, but maybe you want to say it before you lose your nerve, okay? Tell the truth, okay? Why? Because you want to be honest, because justice. I think maybe it's time for you to bring in the justice, huh? Wow. I like that, though, Capricorn. As an air sign, we like that. We always like that. Anyway, so this is the best outcome in the situation would be to learn with others, to work with others. This is a card of apprenticeship, and 3 is working with others, you know. And so the thing is that this one guy is doing all the work and people have their hand out, and so this may be. It may appear to be that you're the one that needs to do the work in this situation. Now, we could read it a different way, saying, I can't believe I'm the only one that has to work on myself or work on whatever it is. But you see, there's also this thing in this picture that they're telling me to focus on, that we shouldn't worry about if other people are working on themselves. It shouldn't be about them. It should be about what we need to do in our life. And if it works, if where they're at is good for us, and we shouldn't be focused on what other people are doing. We should be focused on what we're doing, and if whatever the situation is, if we can continue to thrive in it. Okay? So don't worry about these people with their hands out. What are you doing? Okay, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? That's what they're telling me to focus on. This is your life. This isn't manage your own stuff. Okay. And they asked me to go back several times. That's why I'm saying it over and over again. Okay. I know you're saying, lady, I get it. Okay. So the next card is Foundation. I have the Queen of Wands here reversed. So Queen of Wands reversed talks about somebody that, she may be kind of jealous, and so she doesn't like to see people do better than her. And also, she's very insecure. She's that way because she's insecure. And she's not very creative because she's insecure. She lacks confidence. If one has more confidence, they don't mind seeing people succeed, right? So that's why if we quit worrying about what other people are doing and focus on ourselves, we wouldn't worry about what other people are doing, because we know that that doesn't matter, that it's about what we're doing. Are we building confidence? Are we doing what we should be doing? Because when the Queen of Wands is upright, she's magnetic. She can bring anything to herself. She doesn't have to manipulate others. And so this is a card of somebody that manipulates others also. Just something to keep in mind. That is the foundation. Foundation would be not being in our own power and not walking with passion for our lives. You know. And this could represent a person also. Okay, let me go back here to the Justice for a second. This is a card of Libra. Justice could be the need to balance the scales, to bring in truth and fairness in a situation. Or it could be balancing your own life, the light and the dark of your own life. Could be somebody that's a Libra. And the Queen of Wands could actually be a fire sign, an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. It's feminine energy. But it could be anybody, even you, embracing this energy. If this started from you not having confidence in yourself and your abilities to create or to be desirable, then we might be worried what other people are doing instead of you building yourself up, you working on yourself, okay? All right, so they wanted me to slow down and do that. Okay, so the next card is the past. The past is, well, at least this is in the past, trying to heal from the betrayal, major betrayal, because the Ten of Swords is that being stabbed and basically left for dead. Yeah, nobody really cared, but there's always a reflection in this card for me as a reader of how I got there. Let's not forget how we got there, how we allowed all these swords to be put on our back by compromising a little bit of ourselves every moment, every time. And we've all done this. But see, the pain is so great that sometimes, if we're lucky, we've learned enough to not allow it to happen again, at least not in the same way, because it was too painful. And it's very hard to get off the floor when you have that many swords in your back. Sure, that could have contributed to the lack of confidence, but I'll tell you what, it could also have been the lack of confidence that allowed this to happen, okay? All right, so let's look at the near future now. So we have the Six of Wands reversed. So in the near future, excuse me, it may be hard, well, let me just tell you what the card means. It's a lack of success. It's still feeling stagnant and feeling like you're still moving backwards. And it's almost like when I think about the near future, as if I was speaking for you or somebody in this situation. Boy, I'm trouble speaking. When I consider the future, somebody may be saying, I don't know how I can even get up. I don't even know how I can be successful. Okay, if you don't know how you can be successful and you're doubting your own ability to succeed, then how is the universe or your higher self going to match that vibration? They're going to give you what you've been getting because that's where your vibration is. So, well, how do I change that? That's the question. That's the perfect question. Okay, how we change that is to say, look, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to make it work. I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to find a way to be the apprentice in my life, to work with others constructively. I know things will work out because I know what I don't want. Now I can start thinking about what I want. So the first place to start is leaving an opportunity for it to be different. Leaving an opportunity for you to build your confidence. People build their confidence all the time. You can maybe you can be confident in saying, I was not confident. See, it's a start. It's a door that's open. It's a little crack. It's a little bit of light coming in. A little bit of truth. Maybe it's time for a lot of truth, right? Because we have justice and true conversation. communication, okay? Communication with oneself, maybe. Maybe it's time for somebody to bring truth in and justice into their own life. Okay, so here's you now. Okay, I've got some spiritual guidance. I've got Hierophant. I can be the Hierophant. Hierophant's also Taurus energy, but it doesn't have to be Taurus. Again, it's steady, stable. You've always done things this way. Maybe you can use the advice, or like you can look at somebody that's built their life and they've done it slowly. Maybe this could be, the Hierophant is always about, it's about spiritual guidance, but it's also about the 3D, big time 3D. So it's about corporations, it's about politics, it's about religion. So it could be about, but you can pick which one you want. You know, a lot of those are in flux, they're changing. So you can say, look, if I want to build in, so many messages, if I want to build in stability in my life, let me look at some people that I respect, that I know are doing good things in their life. Let me see how they built it. What did they do? Okay. They get up early in the morning. Here's an example. They have a schedule. Okay. They use the same energy. Okay. They get up early in the morning. They go for a walk to clear their head. Then they make them breakfast, and they have a good breakfast. You know, maybe they drink tea instead of coffee. I don't know, but they take care of themselves. They consider their health. They're kind to other people. Therefore, they build a community. They believe in spirituality. Okay, because the Hierophant is connected to spirit and guidance and spiritual guidance. They use their own guidance that way. Even though they follow a routine, they're not getting lost in dogma of the way things have always been done just because. Okay, so there's some clarification that they want me to state right there for you. Okay, so next card is environmental external influences. And that would be, okay, this is like so right on what's going on around us. We look around us, and many people are not self-reflecting. They don't even realize they have a need that they should be. Okay, Hermit reverse. Okay, so Hermit is a card of Virgo. Virgo is about the details, about reflection. It's about lighting your own path, maybe taking time out and separating to light your own path. We have all these people in separation because of what's going on in the world, but many of them aren't reflecting on the things that could benefit all of us. What would that be, lady? Well, that would be finding your own spiritual guidance instead of listening to what everybody says you should or should not be doing, period. Or you should be thinking or should not be thinking. Or, no, I'm going to stop there. Okay, so the next card is Hopes and Fears. Okay, so, you know, when you came down here, do you think that your instructions were to be part of the collective? Or was it to find your path? Was this to be something else? Was it to make life better? Do we make life better when we judge others and follow what people are telling us to do, or do we make life better by reflecting what the real truth is? Just, you know what? I had to say it like that, like a little bit harsh, because when somebody's trying to get you to do what the collective is doing, it's because they don't have confidence in their own decisions, and they're trying to push their fear on other people. And that's just the way it is. Okay, so this is your hopes and fears is that it's not true, that something isn't true, that it's a lie, that you can't move forward, you're not going to have victory. Everybody has that fear right now. It's time to conquer our fears and get out of this energy because it's hurting everyone. It is. It's because people aren't going in and finding out who they are. They're running with the crowds and they're not thinking for themselves. That's just it. And we're allowing more knives to be put on our back. The longer we stay in this energy, that if we need to be responsible for making the wrong choices. And by us not facing our fear, we're making the wrong choice. I'm sorry, that's what's coming in. This is the harsh truth. This is probably me delivering it because I'm a Gemini. So Anyway, so the outcome based on this is celebration, though. It is celebration. We face our fear, we find our own spiritual guidance. We understand what's going on around us. We get past our fears, and getting past other people's fears. Their fears should not be your problem, because you're supposed to be working on yourself, not worrying about what other people are doing. Okay? Take them out of your focus. Turn the TV off. Worry about you. Okay? They're really telling me to come in and deliver this to you, because there is happiness. The happiness, there's so much happiness. There's so many good things happening that those who would like to control tend to want people to focus on fear, things they're afraid of. So you're more manipulated. You're easier to manipulate when you are in fear. Think about that for a little while. But I want you to be empowered. I want you to be happy. As a light worker, we want to be happy because we raise the vibration of the planet. And this stuff, it can't live here. It can't live there. That's why I'm focusing on it, because it can't live. You can't create and destroy in the same space. So you have to be in a place of creation, because there's no room for destruction. Once you raise your vibration, this other stuff will fall away. And if you've done this in your past, you know what I'm saying is true. They're telling me you already know it's true. All right, Capricorn. Let's get a couple more cards here. It is about the way we think, we feel. And all of that matters. It is how we show up. It's a lens that we look at the world through. And even though you may not speak it when you're in fear, we're still, anybody that's in fear or creation is contributing to the larger part of that. So it's like, which wolf are we going to feed? Which collective are we going to feed? The collective of peace, and not just like this, everybody holding hands. No, everybody having peace because they're happy, because they found their own path, because they don't have to have somebody tell them what to do, because they know it's right. Okay? So details. This is great. Examine your situation and take care of every detail, one step at a time. One step at a time, so we are not overwhelmed. Start with mastering what's right in front of you. Here's your first 3 pentacles to look at. Don't look at what other people are doing. If it needs to be addressed, address it. Otherwise, you have no control over them anyway. Okay? Allow the limitless power of your unconscious mind to answer your problems by using symbols, memories, and hunches. All right. That's great. Meditation. If you meditate, or you can go for those walks, I was saying, like, go for a walk to clear your mind. Clear your mind. Because there's good things are coming. Good things are coming. 55 is about change. They talk about symbols, memories, and hunches. Talking about intuition. Okay? Using your intuition to bring justice into your own life, Capricorn. We are creators, and it must start with us. What we have inside is what we experience on the outside. So, being there for ourselves is the best thing we can do. One of the best things that we can do. Walk in our truth. And if we're having trouble finding that, then we get to look for our own truth. And that's this great, the place of apprentices that somebody is right now, apprentice in your own life. And that is, think of when you're learning something. Think learning about yourself. You are that worthy. You just are. I love you, Capricorn. If you need anything, let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.